I think everything's working. It looks like the audio's working. Yo, come on, come on. Oh, nothing but love, nothing but respect. You know what we do, what we don't, what we is, what we isn't, and what we is here today. Bring you guys and girls One Piece chapter 1135. This is the last chapter for the year of 2024. So this is the One Piece season finale, and I think technically this is actually meant to be next year's chapter, to be completely honest. But it is what it is. We're here today, bring you guys and girls the fun, the greatness, right? And you know, we're gonna be having a great time. Charles, how you going, my go? Got here before the noti. Hey, even better, even better. Good to see it. So this is the end of 2024. It has been a fun year. Yo, hello, Mr. Aliphobe. How are you going, my bro? First things first, happy holidays, happy seasons, Merry Christmas, Happy New Year, all that good stuff. Seasons greetings and all that. Love yous all. Yo, Burbo, Unknown God, hello. Kevin, yo, good to see everyone getting in, having some fun. Narcissus, it's like 4 in the morning. I need sleep, and I started live now. Look, I'm sorry, man, but this is when the chapter drops for me. This is when I have access to the chapter. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to hit you like this, but it is what it is. That being said, oh, hang on one second. That being said, if you're watching this on YouTube, hello my YouTube friends. Help us hit our goal of hitting 500 subscribers. We're in the mid 300s at the moment. So subscribe to the channel, hit the bell icon for more notifications for content like this. Give the video a thumbs up, share it, all that good stuff. And join in the comments section down below. Alright, especially since this is the end of 2024, which means you guys know, right? This time of year is the top 50 stream seasons. Right? This is when we start talking about our new updated list for the top 50 strongest people in One Piece. We get a few people coming along, having fun, and giving their lists and reasons and justifications, right? And it's a good predictor. For those of you that don't remember, the last 2 years, me and Eggs have been calling that Dory and Broggy were going to be in the top 50 strongest people in One Piece, right? And guess what? In the last 2 years, before they returned into the main story, we've been vindicated. So, you know, it is a season to have fun and all that good sort of stuff. That being said, we're going to be getting into the greatness that is One Piece. So, like I said before, if you're over on YouTube, subscribe, thumbs up, bell notifications, all that good stuff. If you're watching this over on TikTok, hello, my lovely TikTok friends. For those of you as well that are coming from TikTok, especially those of you in the United States where the app is potentially getting dropped. If you haven't done so already, you can always check my bio or search my same name as my TikTok account over on YouTube. It's the same logo, same symbol. It's hard to miss, right? But there is a link tree in my bio. Sometimes it works for people, sometimes it doesn't. But you can go over to the YouTube side of things, Twitter, Twitch, join my Discord to talk anything anime and manga related, and you know, keep the fun going. And for those of you that don't know, we've been refixing up my place at the moment. So coming into the new year, we're gonna have a different format for some of the content. The bookshelf has been overhauled, so now I have a floor-to-ceiling giant bookshelf just showing all the manga and that, where we'll do some content and all that sort of stuff. But look, I'm rambling now, right? And yes, Berber, I will get you some Bogart theories. You know I will, right? And it's not even a theory, right? Bogart just definitively was at God Valley, right? So Bogart is the Copacabana of the Marines, right? The dude that's always there but never quite present. But that being said, I've been rambling, I've been bambling, right? All of you are here. Some of you it's late, some of you it's early. All of you are happy. We're here for One Piece. Let's get into chapter 1135. Alright, so we have the Shonen Jump cover for this week, and honestly speaking, it looks beautiful. Sidebar. If you guys didn't know, volume 42 of Dragon Ball Super, the cover for the latest and the final, the final cover for the last section of the story that Akira Toriyama worked on in the manga, has been released. The last cover that Akira Toriyama, the last volume that Akira Toriyama worked on personally and, you know, getting involved, the cover for that section of the manga has actually been an homage by Oda. So Oda will be covering the art for the volume 42 of Dragon Ball Super as a farewell to Akira Toriyama. So if you guys hadn't seen that, that is a beautiful farewell and a nod between these two authors. The art from the cover here got me thinking about that, which, by the way, love it all. I need to get caught back up on Kagurabaki. Look at my man down there, looking slick AF. You guys need to kick me up the arse and start making me do my content more. I've been getting lazy with it. He just disappeared, but anyway, have fun reading. That's fair enough. Okay, so that being said, right, we have the cover here. The art's looking great. Luffy's looking great. I love the sort of watercolor aesthetic here. It's really sort of like a beautiful glow. And we have One Piece chapter 1135, Camaraderie Cups. So I'm guessing this means Sake Cups. Only Child Yamato and the Holy Inari Shrine Pilgrimage Volume 21. I'm stronger than I was before. So we have Otama defending herself after Holden attacked her. He wasn't expecting it, so she breaks free and she kicks him in the face. This is beautiful, showing her progress and her bravery increasing. She's no longer just, scared, terrified, weeping, this, that, and the other, right? So she's doing a little bit better, which actually makes me feel absolutely tremendously. I'm not gonna lie, because I want her to come back in the story, and I want the ninja to actually be a little bit more ninja-y in the story, since there is just there outright is jutsu in One Piece. There's chakra in One Piece. There's ninjutsu in One Piece. And it's not Devil Fruit related. I need this explored a little bit more, because how do we have it in an arc and it barely get touched on? It annoys me to no ends, but it is what it is. Look at Kid Chopper and Bonnie reading the books. The letters are huge. It's hard to make out. Bibelot? Is it Bibelot or Bibelot? Bibelot is the library's master. Who? Oh, so it's the owl. They say he's been here for hundreds of years. All we can say for sure about this owl, he gigantifies any book that enters his territory. Bibelot, head librarian of the Owl Library. News crews don't come to Elbaf since it's not part of the world government, but sometimes the fishermen bring some tiny papers back here so we can read them. He must have eaten the Ria fruit and become a nurturing owl. To think even inorganic things can grow with his power. Okay, it's Vegapunk. So I'm going to assume knowledge due to hindsight. Okay? But, and forgive me for this one, but how do you jump to the Ria fruit and saying to think it even inorganic things can grow with its power? So this thing just has the ability to mature anyone. Is that what we're saying now? I feel like that's wrong. I feel like that might be a translation error, right? Anyway. It's weird, right? Just a little bit. He must have eaten the Ria fruit and become a nurturing owl. So why doesn't he do it to people? Why is it all only books that he, I guess he's a night owl, whatever. Feeling nostalgic? Yeah. I hope they have medical books here. I know we had a few, but most of it was archaeological and historical works. We got some medical books native to Elbaf too. Wow, I can't wait to read them. Although those books were always large, so they can't be shrunk down. What? Poor Chopper. Oh, and Luffy's playing with the kids. Yahoo! Huh? Push harder. Yo, I'm not gonna lie. If I was here... Oh, Narcissus, you moved over to TikTok. Hello, my dude. Yo, I'm not gonna lie, right? If I was one of these kids, I would have throat punched Luffy by now. Nothing, as a kid, I don't think anything is scarier than when you're on a swing and one of your mates does the dickhead move of overswinging you to the point where you start overturning, right? That, it's fun, but it's also, terrifying, and it's almost on sight when that stuff used to happen, right? And if you've never done it before, it's even worse when you can actually get someone to do a full loop around a swing set. That stuff is terrifying. Alrighty. This giant swing is the best. Well, baby, sorry. Can't you see that you're scaring him? Hey, I wanted it to stop too. Yo, Usopp just got the... They all just got flogged by Nami. Why it was so scary, Miss Gerd? Oh, you poor thing. Hey, it's shameful for a warrior to cry. Back off, Luffy. These kids were raised with nothing but love and kindness. Huh? Gotta do the... Sanji. My dude Sanji just got flipped off emotionally by a kid. Right? One of the kid goes running into Gerd, shoves his face in the cleavage, and does the Momo face. Right? Come on, this universal brat behavior now. That's actually one of the stupidly funny ongoing gags about One Piece, I'm not gonna lie. This is a bit of a letdown, Usopp. Yeah, but it's not like a peaceful Elbaf is a bad thing. Oh, Colin! There you are, Straw Hat. Yeah? So much for peaceful. You're wide open. Comes swinging in with what looks like a wooden practice sword. Luffy just does a... shatters the thing. Disappears with a shave. Hop. What? Gear 3rd. Gum Gum Elephant Gun. And the kid jumps out the way. Usopp's going straight on it. Don't overdo it, you dummy. I didn't even hit him. No, that's not the point. Huh? You're gonna be in trouble. Shit. Yeah, all I'm saying, right? All I'm saying is... This is Luffy meeting himself in a weird sense. Right? It's kind of beautiful, kind of poetic in a weird way. Right? She. It's good to know not everyone around here is spineless. That Luffy is a meanie. Yeah, I hate violence. That was so cool. You're an emperor, right? Huh? You're just as bad, Colin. Our resident delinquent is here. Why do you have to pull these stunts, you ditch school? Shut up. I hate weaklings like you. Yeah, he's such a brute. Colin, don't cause a scene. But that was a solid first strike. Oh, that's his mum! Okay, fair enough. Colin, don't cause a scene. But that was a solid first strike. Yeah, she just like, she's either at like dead straight or bending at 90 degrees. Like, every time I see her on panel, right, she's hitting like a perfect angle. Mum, Mato-san made all your favorites. What? You're a mum, Ripley-chan? At least you're teaching your son the old ways. Aren't you gonna tell him to apologize for the sneak attack? Did you know my father's a human too? Oh, he's a half giant. Did you know my father's a human too, huh? He used to be a pirate, and he didn't fear anyone, not even the warriors of Elbaf. Wow. Lingo berries, I'm so happy. Your dad's human? My husband's much younger than me. Our marriage is more informal because of the age gap. He always said it'd be weird to make it official. Okay. Since he'd be the only one to ever grow old. Is he for real? Whoa, even the library here is awesome. The books are huge. Okay, hold up. No, you ain't gonna gloss past that like you didn't just say what you just said. Dad's a human. It's either the mysterious stranger that's still on Elbaf, that's walking around, right? Scopper Gaban, because there's always hope for some Scopper love out there somewhere. Yeah. You know, up the Scopper Gab. Up the Gabs, boys. Or number 3, which would be the foulest one imaginable. Shanks. And I'm not gonna lie, if Makino has a kid with Shanks, get out of here. If Makino has a kid with Shanks, and she has a kid with Shanks, and Shanks is just a, for lack of a better term, right, a filthy, no good, down bad whore. I'm not gonna lie, I'm gonna laugh. I'm gonna laugh profusely. But wait, no, actually, wait. He used to be a pirate, so it can't be Shanks. He used to be a pirate, and he didn't fear anyone. Okay, if he used to be a pirate, I can't say anything weird like it's Shanks or Yassop. Wouldn't that be fair? If it's a former pirate, though, Scopper or the mysterious dude on the island is definitely possible. If his dad is someone ridiculous like Shiki, if they make Shiki canon, and he's just okay, I'm gonna continue reading. We're gonna get this dude at some point. Luffy, I want to talk with Saul a little longer. I'll meet you at the feast later. Those guys party for 3 days straight, so we'll have plenty of time. I'm staying too. Got it. Don't worry about me either. I'm going to hang around and get my resident permit. Me too. Do you need a permit to be here? Oh, I also got some business around here. This entire kingdom is on an Adam tree. An Adam tree. An Adam tree. That signifies plural. Saying an Adam tree means there are multiple Adam trees. Okay. I also got some business around here. This entire kingdom is on an Adam tree. That's the same kind of wood which the Sunny is made of. Yeah. There are a few Adam trees around the world, but the age of this one is off the charts. I want to learn more about the treasure tree while we're here. The fact that there's multiple of these, that makes me nervous. No worries, we'll just go on ahead. I gotta eat before I starve. I'm at my limit. I've got something for all of you. What is it, Gerd? Ooh, fits! Let's go. Yo, this is excellent. I look more like a warrior, don't I? Damn right, Brooke. I feel stronger already. Say, how come you've got clothes our size? I like making human clothes for fun, but that's all, I swear. Not me saying she's obsessed with the little folk. Sanji, you may have an in. Imagine the insult to Big Mom to reject her daughter and her family and go with her Bethel. Yo, hey Josh, not possible. What if it's Rayleigh? Rayleigh ain't here, but if it is, that's cruel. This is excellent work. I look like a warrior now, don't I? Weirdly enough, I actually don't like Brooke's fit that much. Damn right, Brooke. I feel stronger already. Frankie's works. Say, how come you've got the clothes our size? I'm making human clothes for fun. But that's all, I swear. Kia, they're so cute. I'm glad you like them. Alright, we'll meet these guys at the village. See you later. And they start flying off again with the Sky Island clouds on the oars. So I love the fact that the giants can literally just sail through the sky. That is so ridiculous. Crocus? No. Crocus don't get down. Oh, okay. Oh, scroll down. Didn't realize we were coming back to this. Okay. Oust Castle? Near the western village. Hey, what are you twerps doing here? We guards can't let you roam free, you know. Are you part of the Straw Hat crew? What business do you have in this country? We're looking for the one called Loki. Oh, so this must be the person that was talking to Loki. We're looking for the one called Loki. Yeah, Loki? Why would you want to see that criminal? Our country suffered greatly because of him. He's the king-slaying fiend who killed our beloved King Harold. That's why this castle is so empty. Then will you tell me where he is? We can't do that. On the off chance he causes you to escape somehow. So you won't tell me? Sorry, this was a waste of time after all. Huh? No. This has to be some sort of joke. Huh? Bogey! It hurts. Huh? What's going on? It hurts! Bogey! This is what happens when you're too rude and prideful. I wasn't really asking before. Huh? This time, I'm ordering you to tell me. What? Oh, they're bandages! So she wraps bandages around his joints and breaks them out. That's foul! That's foul! Look at his arm! His arm's like, bowed up. The reason he's screaming, she's snapping his arm back. Oh! That's ruthless. No, I don't think that's the one who was talking to Loki. The bandages touched him and he was in pain and legs. No, it's not the bandage touching him in pain. If you look around it, they're conjoining the joints, right? So the bandage wraps around his thigh, and you see the bottom of the bandage, right? And it wraps down and pulls his leg down while snapping his arm back. So it's wrapping around his leg so he can't release his right leg, and his right arm's being snapped back. That actually looks so damn painful. Western Village, Elbaf. We've come a long way from the East Blue. Yeah, we finally made it. Hey, the Straw Hats are back. We always dreamed of coming to this country of giants, the homeland of the world's greatest warriors. We've been expecting you. After all, you small folk defended our pride. You freed us after we were fooled, and you saved me from being erased. All of us would like to officially welcome you to Elbaf. Whoa! We may be small, but they aren't looking down on us. She. Here's to the great pirate, Straw Hat Luffy, one of the 4 emperors. And to his crew that took down those monsters, Kaido and Big Mom at Wano. Raise your camaraderie cups for the Straw Hat crew. Cheers. Yo, look at this party. This is a beautiful scaled party, I ain't gonna lie. This is happy. They're really living. Ooh! Ooh! They're really living it up. It seems the Straw Hats have returned. Huh? Aren't you the giants that was caught at Sabaody? That's right. Call me Stanson. After Hudron told me we were gonna be under your umbrella, I knew it was fate that brought us back together like this. I'll definitely repay the debt one day, thank you. A refresher on Stanson. A childhood friend of Hydrogen that was captured while napping and brought to be sold at the human auction house. Due to another incident, the Straw Hat crew caused a commotion that allowed him to go free. I see. I'm glad we did help you. After all, having fun? Elder Jarl. Elder Jarl was it? Who's that? Oh my, it looks like we have some tiny guests. That giant's built like a mountain. Yo! Built like a mountain. He's bigger than that. Look at him towering over Broggy. Bro! Mountainbeard Jarl, hero of the giants, the oldest one in the world. 408 years old. So he's the oldest living giant. Yo, I'm sorry. I don't think you guys truly appreciate this. They say oldest giant in the world, and yes, he's old, right? But that's not the crazy thing here. This man has been alive for 3 major things. This man was alive at the time that Oz was alive, the continent puller. This man was alive when Ryuma was alive in Wano. And this man was alive with Mont Blanc Cricket. Sorry, Mont Blanc Noland. When Mont Blanc Noland was alive and sailing around the world. That's ridiculous, huh? Hey, there's a sword in your head, Gramps. This old thing? I'm lucky my helmet saved me. But it's going right through. An overwhelming impact. Is that the sword from Lin Lin? Dang, Dr. Kureha age feat was taken away. Dr. Kureha age feat's been, like, on the low end for a while. Hold up. I have to go look at some chapters now. Hold up. This is a damn good chapter, but now it's got me thinking. Oh, what am I looking for? Probably like 2 chapters ago is when we last saw Loki. When he was talking on the phone, I'm assuming. Damn, was that 3 chapters ago already? No. Oh, do you know what? Colin's father also might be Louis Arnott. I ain't gonna take that away as not being a possibility. Was it last chapter then? I thought last chapter didn't have Loki in it though. No, last chapter did have Loki. Hold up. Okay, hold up. I'm putting some stuff together here. Hold up. I'm placing some things together. Chapter 907. Let's go back to 907. Oh, I think it's all coming together. Oh, chapter 907. Let's go. I'm pretty sure I'm on the money. Oh, maybe not. Maybe not. Oh, I'm on the money. Okay. Let's do this. Alright, guys and girls, let's go through this, right? Lin Lin really made it stick. Oh, genuinely though she did. Yeah, I also want to know how you feel about the chance of OG Vegapunk coming back in Kuma. Look, it makes sense and it was set up. It just cheapens Egghead a little bit for me, but to be honest, we already had all the Vegapunk survive, and it was already one of those like impossible tasks that it's like, how do you really kill someone that can just transfer their consciousness and clone themselves, right? So the fact that the world government failed, it's kind of like a really obvious thing where it was like, it's either all or nothing. This is either going to be super successful or super useless, right? But here, first 2 things, right? Let's go back to these this scene here, right? So you got the dude that looks like Shanks and the woman, right? Listen to last chapter. The Roma dreams. I guess you've also got nothing but free time, huh? I'm sorry, am I disturbing you? Nah, I welcome a good disturbance. I have nothing to do but kill time. So that moment of true fear you mentioned before, is that still what motivates you? Yes, even now, when I think about it, I can't stop trembling. Ditto, it's so frustrating. We've been friends for a long time, but for one reason or another, we've never actually met face to face. If I were there in your stead, I'd have turned that place into a ruin and slaughtered the lot of them. I don't want that. For a noble soul, you're too naive, Mosa. We've got to stamp them out without mercy. Only a fool gives their enemy a chance to get payback. Thank you for your counsel. What? You use harsh words, but there's a streak of kindness beneath the surface. I've noticed that more and more recently. Hey, you're giving me the creeps. Don't do that again or you'll regret it. That kind of crap won't fly. Kindness, never say that to me again. Please, can you not shout? Shut up, Mosa. Just wait. Just you wait till I'm no longer shackled. Then, the scene happens. Western Village. Hey, wasn't the fest delayed? We're just drinking while we wait. You're having way too much fun. Lightning bolt strikes down and these two show up, right? Immediately coming back to it. Hey, what are you twerps doing here? We guards can't let you roam free. Are you part of the Trihack group? What's your business here? We're looking for the one called Loki. I don't think this is Mosa, but I think Mosa is a god knight and one of their bosses and has sent them to pick up Loki. I think these two are envoys for Mosa. Loki? Why would you want to see that criminal? Our country suffered greatly because of him. He's the kingslaying fiend who killed our beloved King Harold. That's why this castle is so empty. Then will you tell me where he is? We can't do that. On the off chance he uses you to escape somehow. So will you tell me? No, sorry. That was a waste of time after all. Then they start attacking. It hurts. What's going wrong? They don't really do anything. This is what happens when you're too rude and prideful. I wasn't really asking before. This time I'm ordering you to tell me. I reckon all that's in conjunction with this scene from chapter 907, right? What do you want? Why would you come all this way? This is the Reverie. Given your standing, you should have nothing to do with politics. We only arranged this time on your request, and I appreciate that. Then let's hear what you have to say. Guards, leave us. Yes, sir. There's a pirate I need to talk to you about. If this dude here is this same Shanks lookalike here, right? It makes sense that all three of these scenes are connected. Which would be Loki is being recruited by this Mosa character. The legwork's already been done and pre-approval has been done with the world government on Mosa's behalf with the God Knights. So this person that looks like Shanks says, there's a pirate I need to talk to you about. That's Loki. They're going, can we rescind Loki's bounty? Can we add him to our side if we can keep him in check? Right? They're like, why the fuck would you want to do that? He's like, bet. He's busted. It's another crazy good ally, and it gives us an in with having giants on our side, considering in the Marines we've only just started getting giants. Right? Tactical decision made. Right? Also, Mosa, pretty good. And you don't know what kind of other powers they have. They make, like, there's a lot of, like, fortune telling and future sight sort of people in One Piece, right? They're very, very well likely could be some prior knowledge here for the whole end of the world Loki sort of stuff, and they want them, whoever has Loki on their side is a winner sort of mentality, right? So they're saying, like, hey, we're coming to bust you out. I'm gonna send some people. The people show up. If this isn't Mosa, because Mosa sounded more timid, right? If Moses is another celestial dragon that's just got a bit of a quirky personality, but these two are more combatant, being God Knights, damn, send the envoy. They're going to go pack them up and pick them up. The only issue is going to be in Loki's side, when they free Loki, is this person going to have the same aura as Shanks, or is Loki going to be able to sense, because he doesn't have his sight, is Loki going to be able to sense that he just definitively shares no resemblance to Shanks, if that makes sense, from an aura standpoint. This chapter, straight away, they're straight to Loki. Where's Loki? Where's Loki, right? They're going to go bust out Loki. They're going to free Loki, sparking that Ragnarok mentality, right? If this guy is Shanks' twin, right? You've got the whole, you've got the two wolves, the sun and the moon, constantly chasing each other, right? It fits the motif and it fits the pattern, and it also explains why in the data books they describe Ben Beckman as Shanks' moon now. All I'm saying. And you have to keep in mind Luffy's promise to Loki too. Exactly, right? It could be a competition of whoever frees Loki first is who Loki allies with. He has a personal connection with this Mosa, but he's a man of his word and a man of his debts. I don't know. New World Mummy Devil Fruit? You think this is a Mummy Devil Fruit? I don't know. I think this might just be a bandage fruit, or a medical fruit, where these are they control medical supplies and they wrap themselves in bandages because they can control the bandages along with other medical supplies, being like the weaker version of Law's op fruit. I don't know if I'd say the mummy fruit, because their eye in there doesn't look withered or anything. It's possible. I could see a mummy fruit, like, potentially. Yeah, because if you have a look at him, right, his right arm's covered in the sweat while it's being bent back, while his left arm doesn't have any of these sweat patterns on it. So it looks like all the damage is his right arm. So the it hurts is his arm getting snapped back the other way as he's being tortured. That makes sense. Okay, I gotta double check as well. Do you think the God Knights will have unique fighting styles? Oh, for sure. Definitely. The only exception, maybe, being the one that looks like Shanks, might have a very similar fighting style to Shanks, although, instead of Divine Departure... Okay. This might be a little on the nose, right? If Roger has a naming scheme... If Shanks copies Roger and Roger has a naming scheme on Divinity and Egress, Garling and his other son might have a naming scheme on either Divinity or Demons, Divinity or Demonic, and instead of Egress, Forced Entry or Subjugation. If that makes sense. From a dichotomy standpoint, right? Divine Departure, alright. The gods are leaving, right? You could have something like Divine Subjugation. A sword slash that, like, cuts your Achilles or cuts your hamstring or something like that, and it stops you being able to leave, right? Like a torturous sort of fighting style. Which would be fitting for someone like Figurlin Garling and stuff like that, right? Especially since you got the, blood moons sort of thing. If they represent the moons, the red hair and the moon aesthetic, right? Blood moon, it sort of is a lot more along those, like, heavenly body motif with a lot of, like, blood and gore going into it, if that makes sense. Maybe that's a bit of a reach. I'm just thinking from, like, an off-cuff motif that would be very easily slid in, right? If you've got one that's supposed to be good, one that's supposed to be bad, you're doing the typical inverse of each other, right? I feel like Colin going to be important in waking up the warrior spirit in the Giants. I agree. I definitely agree with that. Right? And there's nothing wrong with everyone not being, barbaric warriors, but I mean... Okay. I gotta make sure. Is this the sword that... Is this the sword that Lin Lin got in the head? Where are we going here? We're going to... Ooh. I want to say 63. 63's got a good vibe about it. The Vinsmoke Massacre plot? No, that's the next chapter. Is this before? Yep, this is just before she's got into her dream, so... Not 63, 65. Hey, mother. There we go. And Tama finally getting strong. Yo, it's good to see Tama getting strong, I ain't gonna lie. Okay, so this is when the flashback starts, so 66. Ha, get it? German 66. Hey. Natural Born Destroyer. Alright. So... They're there on Elbaf. At this point in time, Elbaf doesn't have the water spouts coming off, but they're up in the villages. Clearly, this village is up on one of the upper levels with the other giants, right? They're up in the sky. They're all running around, having fun. Little Stanson down there, looking cute. Hold up. Alright, so we've got Mount Beard and Fallbeard, so this is 345 at this point, right? They're still old fellas. They're definitely still old fellas. Okay, so it'll be the next chapter that we see what happens to him. Alright. What if Colin's father is Rocksteady Zebek? Oh my god, if it's Zebek, I'm gonna be terrified, I ain't gonna lie. Okay. Damn! It's not the same sword as against Big Mom. So Big Mom did shatter a blade and arguably threw him head first on his blade, maybe? It could be, you know, shown a bit different. But we see his head landing here. We see him bleeding. We don't see any weapon. And also, who was... I've got to go back. Who was older out of the two of them? I think he was the younger one. So, the other... If he's the oldest now, the other giant must have passed away as well. Oh, no. No. Here we go. Got the two of them confused. So, okay, so he died. Fallbeard died, succumbing to his injuries. Mountbeard comes in, but Mountbeard never got attacked by Big Mom. So Lin Lin didn't do this. This came from someone else. This came from a fight with someone else. What if Loki did it before they captured him? Ooh, that's possible. But... Okay, hear me out. Hear me out. This is gonna be so weird, right? Ripley, right? What if Ripley is actually Mountbeard's daughter? If Ripley is Mountbeard's daughter, in a really weird twist of fate, saying a human that wasn't afraid to fight the giants, what if his dad was like, my daughter's not going to marry a weakling? And a human crashed their blade into the, like, a giant's blade into the top of his head. It didn't kill him, right? But what if Ripley's husband, the human, did this to Mountbeard? Right? And it's a good way of showing, like, you know, it's building up the legend. He's a damn strong warrior, alright? All I'm saying is, it'd be pretty ridiculous. It's got to be someone strong if it's stuck like that, or the guy in the forest did that. Yeah. Whether it's Lewis Arnott, Scopa Gaban, whoever, right? What if they... see, it's making me feel like Lewis Arnott even more. Because this whole scene here, right? My husband's much younger than me. Our marriage is more informal because of the age gap. He always said it'd be weird to make it official, since he'd be the only one to ever grow old. Like, go back a few chapters to Lewis Arnott's quote, where we see that guy at the end, right? From the mighty trees to the gentle flowers, from the sea to the sky to the land, all life on this particular island is so huge it takes one's breath away. To those who seek adventure, I concede it would be a great shame to turn away from this marvelous land. However, if nothing else, I implore you to keep this one piece of advice in the back of your mind. Should you venture to and arrive at Elbad's vast and mysterious soil, heed my simple warning. If I could only write one thing about this enticing nation, it would be this. Do not linger there for too long. Lewis Arnott, Explorer. What if the reason he says that is because you're doomed to die and have everyone you love outlive you? Like your wife and your kids. That could fit with that motif pretty easily. Do you think we'll get more chapter like an Egghead outside perspective of other people? I don't think so. I think we've moved past the Egghead incident for the moment, because I think there's going to be a few other massive incidents that have just come raining out back to back to back to back, one after another. You know what I mean? That being said, right? This is chapter 1135 of One Piece. I'm going to rate this chapter... This is going to be weird, because this is going to sound like this is a bad chapter. I am going to give this chapter a 5 out of 10. Maybe a 5.5 out of 10. It was a chapter that nothing really crazy happened. It was an info dump chapter. It was short, sweet, and concise. It moved the plot forward in a positive way. But there was nothing really done in this chapter. Even the reveals, there was nothing super important done in this chapter. It was just an outfit change. People showed up. We partied and were introduced to people on the island. This was about as neutral of a chapter as you can get, especially for One Piece. It's not that the chapter's bad. It's just, I think a 5.5 is a perfect example of what just a neutral chapter should be. Alright? That being said, let me know what your thoughts are in the comments down below. If you're watching this over on YouTube, like I said at the beginning of the video, if you haven't done so already, share the love, subscribe to the channel, help us hit our goal of 500 subscribers. If you're not done so already as well, right? Hit the bell icon for more notifications for content like this. Give the video a thumbs up and check out the description down below. In the description, you'll see my link tree. It'll take you to all my things, whether it is Twitter, Twitch, TikTok, Discord, where you can join anything anime and manga related, right? Go over there, share all that sort of love. How do I think Dragon will find out about the God Knights made their move? Dragon better do something. You know what I'm going to say. Okay, Burbo, I will get you your Bogart theory. I will give you a Bogart theory, right? Okay. I will tag you and I will make a Bogart theory for you out of my ass for New Year's Eve. I will tag you in that, okay? Just for you, buddy. Just for you. If you're watching this over on TikTok though, there we go. If you're watching this over on TikTok, right? Like I said before, follow me. Let me know what your thoughts are on this chapter. Also, if you haven't done so already, like I said to the guys over on YouTube, check out the link tree in the description down below. It'll take you to my YouTube, Twitch, Discord, where you can join and talk anything anime and manga related, but Twitch, all that sort of great stuff. Go share the love, share the fun, all the greatness, okay? But yeah, until the next chapter of One Piece, or until the next video of mine you watch, thank you guys and girls for coming through. Couldn't do this without you. But yeah, also, like, you know, have fun with everything. We're going into a new year. This is the last chapter. It's supposed to be, I think, the first chapter of the new year, so it's probably going to be a big break, which is going to suck, but it'll be a perfect time for theory crafting and setting up the channel for the new year to come, and just having a bunch of fun. So, until the next time, nothing but love, nothing but respect. Thank you guys and girls for coming through. Couldn't do it without you. Have a damn good day. Love yous all. Goodbye.